Okay, so in today's video I'm going to do a full face makeup tutorial using the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Longwear Eye Cover Foundations in the color 3.5. I just got this in the sale that Sephora just had. It sells for $64. I think it's the most expensive foundation that I've ever gotten. That's why I took advantage of the Sephora sale. We got 15% off. The bottle is beautiful. Glass bottle. You have the black, the red. This is my first time like ever using anything from Giorgio Armani, so very excited. I did try this out already, so it's not like first impressions. I do have a couple of things to tell you. I am gonna try it out on camera so you guys can see how it looks, how it applies. This is a 1 ounce, so it's typical of your regular foundations. The coverage is full, the finish is matte or combination to oily, and it has SPF 25. Also have these here that they had sent me like a sample. I have shade 3 here. Try to swatch it for you. The difference if you're like kind of my skin tone, shade 3 and this one is 3.5. I already put moisturizer, but I am going to prime. I'm going to use the Pore Refiner Primer from Dr. Brandt. I always use primer. It just helps my foundation last longer. It helps me with my pores. I have a video showing you all my favorite primers, but I've added to my collection since that video, so let me know if you want me to do an updated one. Let's pump this out. So this is the color 3.5. It'll be like a neutral tone. I'm a neutral tone. Leave that there, and then once that dries, we will do another swatch so you can see if it oxidizes. How much does it oxidize? How does it look like after it oxidizes? Just gonna put a pump. Just spread this out. I'm gonna be using a sponge today. This is a liquid foundation that provides full coverage with a velvet matte lightweight second skin finish. I knew I had to try this because it's matte. I'm very oily. Said it's a full coverage foundation. I'll tell you right now that it is very like lightweight. It does look like second skin. I do like the finish of it. Is not like super matte that it's gonna like accentuate your fine lines and stuff. For some reason I do feel like I have to build it up. If I could like pick another shade, I would. I don't think this is like the best shade for me. It's not completely off, like I could definitely make it work. It's not like I can't use it or it's so obvious, and you probably can't even see it on camera. So you can see a difference with my neck. Really try to like blend it down. It's a little bit dark for me. I really enjoy like a full coverage look, and I feel like this one like I really have to like build it up, but it's great like for summer or the hot months. You don't want anything too thick or cakey. But I just like to put a good layer, and since it's lightweight, like your face is not going to look cakey. I put it for work in a rush, and I felt like, damn, I wish I would have had like more time to get ready so I can like build it up more, and I would have liked it more. But I'm taking my time right now, and I am putting a generous amount. Like how it looks like this better. It's the perfect matte foundation. Going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer, and I'm gonna just keep it really close there because this is really hydrating. Just balance things out so I'm not like super matte, especially because I have like fine lines. I have something that's like super matte under there. Is not gonna look pretty. I love how this looks. If you haven't tried this, it's beautiful. The color Light Nude. If you've watched me for a while, you already know what I'm gonna use to set my face. Is the IT Cosmetics by Pores brush here from MAC. Is the 67 all over to set the face. Like loving my brows right now because I recently got them done, you know, threaded, and it makes such a huge difference. For the brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Pomade in Blonde, and I'm using this MAC angled brush, and I'm just gonna fill them in very quickly because I have them microbladed, so I don't have to work at it a lot. I have some stubborn hairs. We'll use this Benefit Give Me Brow. Just is so cute, and I'm just gonna like comb them just so they're nice and tamed. Moving on to bronzer, I'm using the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This is an Amazonian clay waterproof bronzer. For blush, I'll be using the Tarte Party Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. Love all of these because they really last a long time. Using this MAC blush brush. Such a pretty color. Let me tell you that all of this blends super nicely on top of the foundation. The foundation does not move when you blend anything. Really amazing how this foundation looks like. I would say it was a good investment. You can't tell that you have foundation. I'm gonna be using the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops, and this one is in the color Moonlight. I'm just gonna put very little because these are super intense. It's gorgeous. And I know you're not supposed to put like liquids on top of powders or whatever, but this works fine. You just have to blend it properly. Of course, if you want to stay completely matte, you don't have to do this at all. Like, completely skip this. Just blend it out like with a sponge, whatever you like. And I also like in the Cupid's bow. I have to prime the eyes, and I'm going to be using this Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer. I really love the sponge applicator. But honestly, I still prefer like my Urban Decay primer. I did receive the, as like a sample, the new one from Anastasia. I always forget to use it, and I can't wait to use it and try it out. The eyes, I decided I was going to use this Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. Something really simple. I do want to do like a red lip. Try to see what's going to go with that. I'm going to start with this color right here, all over the lid. Alright, so for eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Ico London Black Magic Liquid Liner, and also for the wing, I will be using the e.l.f. Liquid Liner. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara in Waterproof. First, I'm going to curl my lashes first. And I'm not going to go crazy applying either because we are going to put falsies. Lashes, I will be using the Kiss Lash Couture lashes. I do have a video reviewing these. They're beautiful. Okay, so lashes are done. Before we put on the red lipstick, let me do the swatches that I told you. So this swatch is like dry. Do a fresh swatch so you can see the difference. This is the brand new swatch. This is already like kind of dried out, but you see there's the color difference. So I said, like, I hope you can see it down my neck, what I mean, because you could definitely see the color difference. So it's not my perfect shade whatsoever. Just swatch this one. Let me see if there's any left. This is just like a sample. Ooh, number 3. Look at that difference. So maybe that shade would be better. I'm not sure of the undertone of this one, 3. But these two are the same, 3.5, and then this is 3. You have this one, which is 5. If I can like squeeze some out of there, I'll try to like use that one and see how that looks. And I'll put a picture like on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, definitely check it out. I don't know if I can get like a full face from this little thing, but I'll try so we can see what 3 looks like, if it's a better match. Because this This is not cute. Oh, let me put on the lipstick now. Using the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the color Basil. I love this one so much. Formula of this lipstick is like to die for. Does dry down to a matte. I think it's the only red lipstick that I own because I always choose that one. I just really love it. Going back to the foundation, I really love it. I would highly recommend it for oily skin, especially like if you have fine lines. I've used some foundations that really are that matte that it's just like it makes you like not look your best because the way it emphasizes your fine lines, but not this one. It's truly like the best matte formula, but I do have to say that is not like super full coverage. Like if I were using any of my other foundations, I wouldn't be able to see like my beauty marks, like never. They're always like hidden and stuff. Like this beauty mark that I have, told me they're like, oh my god, you have a beauty mark there, because my foundation usually like covers it. That's how like full coverage I like my foundations. Can build it up without it looking cakey, but even like with a nice amount, like 2 layers, it still doesn't look like super full coverage. Or like when I feel like my face is doing really good and for really hot days, it just looks stunning. By the way, I also want to add before I forget, it did not like rub off or separate on me like during the day, so that was a plus. It didn't make me stay like super matte for an extra amount of time. No, it worked like my regular foundations. It just looks beautiful on the skin. It was not like extra oily faster or anything. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial and review. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. The little notification bell, that way you will be the first to get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.